sufficient for the youngin out of Gonzaga. But no matter what, it was about Denver, and it was about the ways they scored, not just with the shooting, Sam, but making sure to use their own defense to get in transition, easy buckets. And yes, even the one Millsap had was easy enough. Show us some of what they were able to do to get this win in Memphis.
Well, if you coach Mike Malone, you want this team to start scoring with their defense. You want that defense to pick up. And you look at tonight, watch this right here, Jamal Murray. Look, John Morant is going to learn that you have to change speeds. He's coming off this triple screen. And watch Jamal Murray. Without a screen, he just runs through the pass, through the play for an easy dunk. And then, again, defense again. Watch this. Look at this Denver defense. Look at everybody in the stand. Look at the Joker comes over and walls up. And then look at, who is that, Gary Harris? I can barely see him. But he's in the eye. Look at him with the strip right there. JJ, again, look at the Joker leading the break and Jamal Murray with the circus layup. And then last but not least, here's his Denver defense. Coming off again. Lock and trail. Look at this, all the bigs up. Paul Millsap leading the break, and then it gets it back to him for an easy dunk. When you look at Denver, we already know how deep they are, how talented they are. If they can continue to play defense like that and generate offense off turnovers, they're just going to be tougher and tougher to beat because, they can run depth at you. They are 12 deep, the deepest team in the NBA by far.
When you lose depth, you have that old gel. It used to be a little thick. Depth. That's kind of where we are with the Warriors now. Depth is gone. Deloading, he was loading up with some big numbers. Now he's out at least a couple weeks. We know Steph and everybody else. And look, all the Pels, and they still have young Pels. And Drew Holiday and a couple of other vets there with Griff. And that group, as they're looking to get a win against these Warriors. Jackson Hayes.
Oh, get that out of here.
Man.
Chase down on Glenn Robinson. Defense. Then J.Redick. You can now roll back your footage from the last how many years.
Get that over?
Doing this forever. Hill, Alexander Walker, 2 big games in a row, including this one. It's the 3 lead is 10. Eric Paschall, opportunity's been knocking. He's answered lately, Bishaw.
Yes, he has. He's creating value for himself and also putting himself in position to be in the long-term future of this team.
30-point game for him, but Redick, speaking of outside and inside, he had 26. More Paschall. Like this, hesitation. Why take the 3 when I could bully ball to the bucket? And a Marquise Chris sighting, Sam.
Oh, way to go. Way to throw it down with authority. I like it. That's a poster.
Yes, it
Poster, dunk. Melly. A lot of memes there. Holiday Road. True big buckets late and inside. Good look from Walker here. Finds Holiday. And he's not done. 22. 8 boards, 9 assists, Bishaw. Hey, look, we talk about Griff. Really, since day one, they've all been saying this guy's going to lead the culture. He has led the way on the floor as well.
Yes, he has. You know, it's great. I like the mix of him in there with all the youngsters that they have, showing them the right way to do things.
You say youngsters, remember the Splash Brothers were the name Bowman Robinson? Is it a different world right now for the Warriors? But we are fighting through the East, trying to figure out what's what. Tobias Harris just trying to find what's inside the rim, and he would early and often. And so would that guy. Not a typo. No autocorrect. We'll talk Markelle. What better way to close out your weekend? A Sunday night edition of Game Time, live with you here in Atlanta in our studios at NBA TV. Casey Stern and the coaches, Bishaw, Sam Mitchell. And speaking of coaches, the Lakers, they are always going to get attention, but they've elevated, if you haven't heard it, in their player personnel, which means everybody now, including Kobe, got to get front row seats and make sure they can take a look at LeBron and the new group.
They talk to him in the locker room.
You do that dance too, Sam?
No, I go watch The King as one of his subjects.
Back in the day at Studio 54, there's LeBron
King
on the alley-oop. Kobe likes it. Dap it up. He's not done, though, Kobe. Pull up. Easy three.
I think that's what Kobe likes, B. He likes seeing LeBron shoot that three.
Watch this acrobatic.
Get out of my way.
Bouncing off of Hawks like bumper cars. 1, 2, 3.
Runaway train.
17 points and 7 assists. The lead was 34-9. Trae Young inside. And then Jabari Parker, how about the story he's putting together first half here?
Yeah, nobody expected this. And Hawks signed him, and he's really, really played well for them.
Aggressive, in shape, and has certainly played well. Young at 18 and a half. Too much of LeBron. And how about this? Outside LeBron, inside Danny Green.
Danny Green catching one off the rim. Normally, he's out there knocking down threes.
When it's working right, it's working right. And by the way, the lead was bigger. It was like 28. Now it's 19. My math says they cut 9 in the gap already. Trae's got 22. We'll see where else the Hawks get their points. But for LeBron, there are certain games. The interesting thing, take me through this from a coaching standpoint when you see him from that vantage point. I always admire, he's always like 8 different LeBrons. Do I want to get others involved early? Do I feel like tonight I got to really kind of take over? So you don't know how aggressive he'll be. This seemed like a game he felt like he wanted to be aggressive early.
Yeah, I think he wanted to come out and put his stamp on the game right from the jump. Normally he will warm himself into the game, let everybody touch it and, get going and then, kind of pick it up as it goes. But, like I said, probably with Kobe out there in the audience, he wanted to come out aggressive and do his thing in front of Kobe. We
saw a lot of offense in those sequences, but the tough part defensively, how tough the Lakers can be, right? Then you got Trae, you got no John Collins, you got a lot of guys out, and you know where the ball's going. I mean, it's like a one-man band pretty much right now offensively. Going to make it difficult for him to find any space.
Well, yeah, the Lakers going to be physical. They're going to shadow him. They're going to trap him. They're going to hard show. They're not going to try to let him get any open looks because they realize once he gives the ball up, then who's going to score? With all the injuries that the Hawks have right now to some key personnel, it's tough for Trae Young. But again, as a young team, a young coach, these moments you can grow from. You still can't quit. You can't roll over. You just got to play through it and try to scratch out a win and hang in this game. And you know this, B. 19 points is not an insurmountable lead to come back. If they can cut the lead by 10 going into the fourth quarter, they have a puncher's chance.
If you let Trae get extra points for how deep the shots are, you have a better chance, though.
For sure. I mean, they got the 4-point shot now, right? But, the other thing that was smart on the Lakers in terms of their game plan was, Avery Bradley's been out. And so if you don't have him out there to hound a guard like Trae Young, what better way to defend him than to trap him every single time he comes out, comes off pick and roll, make him give the ball up. Sam talked about earlier, deny him back because you know that he can get hot and get it going. And, and the rest of those guys, not so much. So their game plan was right on point tonight and it allowed them to get out to a big lead.
Yeah, and the Hawks are going to need, you saw Allen Crabbe, guys like that who at least, Sam, even though it's in spurts, can get hot. Problem is, the only way to really keep them in the game, you said Jabari Parker. Where are they best? When they're running. And that's where they're forcing turnovers, which Atlanta can do, but the Lakers have a lot of veterans, probably not going to turn it over. Makes it difficult because it's the only way, seemingly, to allow them to get easy buckets with the personnel they've got.
Yeah, if you're depending on LeBron James, turn the ball over when he's the point guard, good luck. I mean, look. The Hawks got to try to play up-tempo. They got to try to force the Lakers into turnovers to try to speed the game up a little bit. But
confidence, had good form, and the results were positive. He cut the lead down to 16.
17-4 extended Hawks run. Free throw time for AD. He's 2 out of 3, make it 3 out of 4. And while we have a moment, let's pause for a word from El Pollo Loco.
And more is what you get with our chicken nachos. One of the new $5 fire-grilled combos. El Pollo Loco, feed the flame.
By the way, 12 blocks by the Lakers already. Last time they had this many was in 2016. Last time they reached 13 was in April of 2011. We know that this team can protect the rim. And that one is goaltending. Skipping out towards midcourt was McGee.
And picks up a delay of game for carrying the ball with him to midcourt on his skip.
Not quite at the apex. On its way down right there.
That's close. That's close.
Lakers off to their best start since the aforementioned year, 2010-11. That club went 13-2 to start the season. The Lakers are 10-2. Davis, three, front of the rim, tapped by Danny Green, but they save it to the Lakers. It might have been Laker ball anyway. Lob to Davis, oh, he couldn't control it. Couldn't quite grab onto that lob attempt, the alley-oop from LeBron.
Well, they pointed the wrong way. They initially said it was Laker ball, and then they said, "Oh, my bad," and they point the other way. So it'll be Hawks ball with 5:43 to play here in the third.
And an 82-66 game. Atlanta, they've lost 2 in a row, 5 of 6. They're in the lower part of the East. Trae Young, fouled by LeBron. 3 free throws coming for the rookie. The second-year man.
I mean, that was a deep 3-2.
Again, Trae Young, unlimited range.
And he's been to the line 5 times. He's made them all. The momentum of LeBron carried him into the landing area of Trae Young.
Does he get 4 free throws or just 3? Questions. Trae Young, no question, Dave. They cut the gap down, 28 break. Now it's 16. We're making something out of this. We'll keep an eye on whether or not it's a movie script for Atlanta out in Hollywood. In the meantime, not a movie, it's reality. Denver, they could score in bunches. It was Jamal Murray's turn for a huge night. And from Jamal to where we go with the Pelicans. No Zion, but they did have a Dookie who played well.